Today, Mississippi meatballs. These are the ingredients that I'm going to use. First, we're going to add the meatballs to the slow cooker. This recipe calls for 2 cups of beef broth. I make my own, so I'm going to start by doing that. I use the bouillon from Knorr. Just add that to the water and mix it together. Now, if you're using regular beef broth, the recipe calls to mix everything together. So you'll need a bowl or some sort of container and just put your beef broth in there. To that, you want to add the au jus mix. Next is a half a package of ranch seasoning. I have it in a bottle, so 2 tablespoons is a package. I'm just going to use 1 so that it's equivalent to a half. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of the pepperoncini juice, and then we're going to mix it all together and put it on top of the meatballs. Last but not least, you just want to add a few of the peppers to the pot. I didn't bother taking the stems off because you don't like mix it up, and we like to use the stem to pull them out of our plate and eat on them. Now we're going to put this in the slow cooker. You can do high 2 to 3 hours or low 3 to 4. I chose low and selected 3.5. And then after it's done, you're going to make a cornstarch slurry and add that to the meatball mixture, and then a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and this just thickens it up, so just give it a good stir till it's thick. And then I served ours over rice. You can use mashed potatoes, rice, cauliflower, anything you like. It's really good. This was our 2nd time having it. We both really enjoy it, and here are our finished plates coming up. I'll also have the ingredients, and again in the description box the link to my blog will be there, and all the recipe directions will be on the blog. Today we're going to make a pepper jelly pork loin in the slow cooker. Now I use bags. Those are, optional. Depends if you like them or you don't. And then we'll just take some pepper jelly. It called for 8 ounces. This was 10, so I just put the whole jar in there. And then sliced onions. Now I freeze my onions. I only had chopped onions, so I put them on top. And then you put this on low for about 8 hours. I'll pop it in the slow cooker, set it and forget it, and I'll show you our finished plates coming up here in a little bit. It doesn't get much easier than this. The pork loin was delicious, had a lovely flavor. I was a little afraid it'd be too spicy, but it wasn't, and we served it with potatoes and corn. For the frozen burritos, super simple dinner, and you will see this on Friday's video because it's what I made when I got home from being out of town with taking care of family. Such a simple dinner. You keep the burritos in the freezer, you keep the enchiladas and the enchilada sauce rather in the pantry, and you can put it together whenever you need to. I put cheese on top of mine, that's optional. I usually have that on hand. So we're going to put one can on the bottom, the frozen burritos on top of that. The other can, I did half of it on top of the burritos, and I'll put the rest of it on top of the cheese. Now I'm going to pop it in the oven, 375 degrees, for about 30 minutes or until your cheese is nice and bubbly. My oven's outside. It's summer and I don't want to put it on inside. It's electric, so you can plug it in wherever. Here I am bringing it in, and then I'll show you our finished plates. The ingredients will be at the end of this clip, and as always, in the description box below I have a link that goes to my blog, and all the recipes for today's videos will be there. Today we're going to make slow cooker biscuits and gravy. Big Daddy went fishing this morning and I wanted it to stay warm, so this is how to do it. So the first thing you do is brown your sausage in a large skillet. You crumble it up and brown it. Now I have this crock pot. It's the one from Drew Barrymore, the 10-in-1, and you can use it as a skillet as well as the slow cooker and many other appliances too. So I'm just going to make it all in one pot, plus less cleanup. So now I got it in here, I got it cooked, and you're going to remove it from your, let's say, skillet, because if you don't have this type of slow cooker, you'll be doing this part in the skillet. So after we get all the meat out, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter and let that melt. Once your butter melts, you're going to stir in your flour until you get a golden roux. This is a 1/4 cup of flour. Now we're going to whisk in 3 cups of milk, a little at a time. And we're going to cook that until it thickens and comes to a boil. Okay, now it's boiling. You're going to remove your skillet from the stove and put the milk mixture into your slow cooker with some salt and pepper. I just took mine off the heat to let it cool down. You'll add in your sausage to your slow cooker and then give everything a good mix. And we're going to take a can of refrigerated biscuits. You want the can that has 8 biscuits in it, and you're going to place them on top of the gravy mixture. And then we'll put the lid on and cook this on high for 2 hours. It was done after the 2 hours, and this is a picture of our plates. I was able to keep it on warm. I think it was left on warm for about 45 minutes to an hour, and it was still good. Here are your ingredients. I hope you give it a try.
This is Big Daddy Special. We have some chicken wings. Hold on. We got chicken wings. We got some egg drop soup. We have some sweet and sour sauce and some more sweet and sour sauce. We have fried noodles, fried noodles, fried noodles, egg rolls. Hold on, we're not done yet. We have fried dumplings, got some more sweet and sour, more soy sauce. We have sweet and sour chicken.
Ooh.
With fried rice.
Yay.
We have more soy sauce.
They gave you plenty of that.
We have sweet and sour pork. I feel like Chinese tonight. Chinese tonight.
Thank you guys, as always, for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave that sunshine emoji in the comments, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a great week.